Hi, this is a video on how to do the articles that are going to be due in this course. So this is called a discussion article assignment or an article assignment. So what you want to do when you're posting an article is you want to find one that's from a reliable source. It can't be from Wikipedia or somebody's blog or WebMD or something like that, or a biased source. So if you get something like from a health food place, that's not a good medical article. I'm looking for an article that can come from a medical journal, a newspaper, a magazine article, something like that. I want you to use your best judgment regarding choosing this article, but the article must be current within the last year, and it must have a link inside of it that I can access. So I want you to put a link to that article that you found. It can be online, but it basically needs to have something where I can find it, so I can see where you got it. One of the things I want you to do then after you've found an article online is write a synopsis of the article that is about 400 to 600 words in length. If you come up to 323 words in your synopsis, I will take points off. So I want at least 400 words for your synopsis, and that it does have the link in your paper. So what I want you to do is, in a synopsis, is include a summary of the article. So basically, I do not want you to cut and paste in this article. I want you in your own words to tell me what the article is about. And then finally, the last small paragraph, I want you to give me your opinion of the piece. So in other words, what I want this medical article to be about. Like if you're working on your first article, it should be over chapters 1 and 2. And then your second article should be related to chapters 3 and 4. Well, in chapters 3 and 4, you're covering the musculoskeletal system and one other chapter. But in the, you can look up an article related to the musculoskeletal system, and that's what I want your article to be about. So you want to have one of these articles due every single week. It's a suggested schedule so that you don't get too far behind, but basically that information that you are studying would go well while you're doing chapters 1 and 2, or while you're doing chapters 3 and 4 instead of you doing them all at once. Articles 1 through 4, though, are due by July 9th. They must be turned in the assignment Dropbox by then. Your second 4 articles are due by August 6th. And I will not accept any late articles. So if you have not turned in your articles by either July 9th or August 6th, they will be a 0. It's really recommended that you do one each week along with the article or the chapters that you're working on. Your synopsis, though, will be graded on how important is this information. Did you find an article that was actually worthy of reading and that it actually related to the material that we were working on? What is your understanding of the article? Can you relate to me very well what that article said and how you felt about it? And then lastly, did you use some of your medical terminology in your synopsis? So the medical terminology that you were learning during that chapter, have you used it in your synopsis so that you can use it well? And I could see you actually using it and relating it to the information. So in other words, if you are doing an article on gastric bypass, what are some of the medical terms that you should be using? Things like hemigastrectomies, obesity, those kind of terms would all come into your synopsis. So I want to see that you're using several of the medical terms that you're learning in the chapter in the synopsis. Okay, so you're going to upload those in the assignment Dropbox. Let me show you where that is. So on Blackboard, you come over to the left side under Assignments, and then you'll notice these 4 tabs here at the top. Under the inbox, you'll see a list of the assignments. So this would be the one for Article 4. You click on the article. You'll notice that there's a little PDF that gives you the same information I just showed you about how to do your articles. You come down a little bit further. right here where it says add an attachment, this is where you click there to add your Microsoft Word file to and upload it to the website. So you click on add attachments, you come over to my computer, you find your file. I'm just going to make up a file here, just say that this is it, and then click on open. It will upload that file into Blackboard. It takes you back to the top. You'll be able to see that if you come down a little bit farther, there's the list of your files. If you wanted to give me some information or add a comment to let me know more information about your assignment, you can add that here, but once you're finished, you click submit and you say OK, and that submits your article. And you click OK. You'll notice that you don't have any articles left here, but it will be under submitted, and it shows all of the articles that should be submitted here. Once I've graded your article, it will be in the graded portion over here, and you can see the grades that you got for your graded articles.